So Donald Trump has disbanded Doge. Remember Doge, the non-existent Department of Government Efficiency, where Elon Musk, completely unelected billionaire, was allowed to come in and ransack the federal government. A dude who could not get security clearance was given access to all of our private data, uploaded it. He and his band of Shitler youth uploaded it up to the cloud. We don't know what they've done with all of our data. He fired 100,000 plus employees. He rendered department after department after department non-functional shells of their former selves. 19, 20, 21-year-old kids who had no business being in federal government, had never worked in government. Elon Musk brought them in. They camped out inside government buildings and they just tore everything to shreds. You remember we had Democratic elected officials who were knocking on the door being like, we want to come in. Elon Musk shouldn't be in here. Chuck Schumer gave some press conferences and wrote some strongly worded letters as Elon Musk completely dismantled department after department after department, stopping programs that are necessary to keep our government functional and stealing data. For what purpose? We don't know. We don't know where any of that data went. What we do know is that Donald Trump and Elon Musk tried to tell Republicans that this was all about cutting waste, fraud, and abuse. We know now that what Doge did cost the American taxpayer hundreds of millions of dollars. And really, it's far beyond that. The economic consequences are tremendous. MAGA thought that Elon Musk was going to cut them all a check for $3,000 or $5,000 from all of the money that he saved. This was never about cutting waste, fraud, and abuse. From day one, I said that what Elon Musk was doing is going after the departments that were investigating him and his businesses. Elon Musk funneled more than $250 million into Donald Trump's campaign because he knew if he didn't get Donald Trump elected that Elon Musk, was going to prison. And so the minute he got in there and had his dark MAGA technocrat, Roman salute, whatever, the minute he was like, I'm taking a chainsaw to our bureaucracy, what he was really doing was destroying evidence. He was coming in and gutting. He was enacting revenge on the employees and the government departments that were investigating him and his businesses. And MAGA slurped up this lie that it was about cutting waste, fraud, and abuse. And now, with 8 months left on Doge's contract, Donald Trump has decided to just get rid of it. Because it served its purpose, right? It kept Elon Musk out of prison. It served its purpose of being a bull in the china shop and destroying much of the functionality of the federal government. Because fascists cannot institute themselves in a government that is functioning well. They have to manufacture crises so they can say, look, here's a problem. Don't look at the fact that I created that problem. Here's a problem. I'm going to come in and fix it, right? But on top of that, they have to destroy democratic norms. They have to destroy the functioning of the federal government because it's much easier for them to take over if they did so. And when Elon Musk and Doge were just bam, 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 slashing, gutting, destroying all of these departments within our government, sucking up all of our data, it was happening so quickly and Democrats were so hesitant. Nobody was stopping it. The courts had tried to on a couple of different levels, except the Supreme Court. We know what they've done. We understand that they want to make Donald Trump a king. We understand that they want to extend tremendous power to the executive. And part of that was allowing Elon Musk and his band of Shitler youth to ransack the federal government. But now Scott Kapoor, who is the Office of Personnel Management Director, says that Doge doesn't exist. It does not exist. It is no longer a centralized entity. Elon Musk and all of these kids who had daddies with connections, we don't know where. Remember that one kid, Big Balls, I think was his name? They said they were coming in to do audits, right? We heard MAGA saying over and over, they're just auditing the federal government. They brought in no auditors, no accountants, and they have not put out a financial report showing that they saved any money. There were no audits being conducted. All of these departments already underwent regular audits. This was about rendering the government non-functional. This was about hiding the fact that this was about retribution for the fact that these departments were investigating Elon Musk for crimes and his businesses for crimes. Jamie Raskin, Elizabeth Warren, and others had been sounding the alarm the whole time, put out reports about the details of what Elon Musk was doing, how it was connected to these investigations. Nobody did anything. People just let it happen. This elusive, never to materialize promise of $3,000 to $5,000, that was enough for so many Americans to be like, that's fine, render the government non-functional, that's fine, slash all of these programs, that's fine, commit a Holocaust against 14 million people. To me, of all of the things that the Trump regime has done this far, we can't really necessarily rank all of them, right? All of the horrors are terrible. Everything that they're doing is terrible. But for me, if you have to pick one thing that is more evil and terrible than anything else, it is Donald Trump and Elon Musk destroying USAID. 14 million people, according to a report in The Lancet earlier this year, will die of starvation and a lack of access to basic medical care because Elon Musk has taken away food and medical aid from them. The Trump regime burned food aid. They burned medical supplies. Hundreds of thousands of people have already starved to death or died because Elon Musk and Donald Trump took away basic medical aid from them, and that number will reach 14 million people. Do not fucking tell me that there would be no difference if Kamala Harris were president. Elon Musk is enacting a holocaust against the world's poorest people, mostly Black and brown people, mostly children. More than 60,000 people have already died because Elon Musk and Donald Trump took away access to their tuberculosis medication. The United States supplied 80% of the world's food and medical aid to Sudan through USAID. You want to look at the famine in Sudan, you want to look at little children starving to death, understand Elon Musk and Donald Trump did that. Through the Department of Government Efficiency, Elon Musk and his band of Shitler youth and Donald Trump started and are continuing a holocaust against the world's poorest people. I don't know why more people are not upset about this. 14 million people are dying because Elon Musk was allowed to come in and ransack the federal government. And we're not stopping it. Like, we still could stop it. We could come in and we could start up USAID. We could undo all of the damage that they have done. Hundreds of thousands of people have already died, but that number doesn't have to reach 14 million. Maybe it's because they're just like invisible, starving kids in, foreign countries and we'll never meet them, that it's hard for people to have it at the forefront of their mind. I just don't understand how this was not the thing that shut down everything Donald Trump was doing. I don't understand how this was not the thing that turned everybody out into the streets to conceptualize of 14 million people dying because they don't get basic antibiotics, because they no longer have clean water, because basic food aid is taken away from them so that Elon Musk can avoid prison, so that Donald Trump can pump billions of dollars up to folks who are already billionaires. I don't understand how this is not something that we are all in the streets about every day. I don't understand how this was not something that shut down the entire regime. And now they're like, we did this horrible damage. All of these people are continuing to die. We're just going to sweep this department under the rug and we're going to move on with the next thing. And we hope that there will never be any accountability. And we hope that y'all will just continue to let these people starve. To every person on the political left who said that a vote for Kamala Harris was a vote for a baby killer genocider, what do you think about Elon Musk killing 14 million children? What do you think about the fact that Donald Trump getting elected has resulted in a tremendous escalation of the famine in Sudan? You don't care about those babies dying in Sudan? The amount of just complete disingenuousness, the amount of selectively choosing which atrocity is your pet atrocity, which atrocity you care about, and conveniently ignoring the tremendous outsized harm that is being done to tens of millions of people. I will never stop being infuriated about it. The people in Gaza are so much worse off because Donald Trump is president. We are experiencing an ethnic cleansing inside our borders in the United States. And Elon Musk got to launch a holocaust that is still continuing right now. This is an ongoing holocaust against the world's poor. And I still to this day have people arguing in my comments that Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are no different from each other. Elon Musk is a eugenicist. He's a white supremacist. He intentionally chose to destroy programs, knowing it would result in the deaths of millions. The Trump regime wants to sweep Doge under the rug. They want you to forget about all of the horrible things that Elon Musk has done, but we cannot because those horrible things are ongoing. That holocaust is ongoing. It's not too late to reverse it and save millions of lives. This cannot be a forgotten story. This cannot be something that we all just move on from. I don't know how to make people care more about this. I don't know why this is not something that we're not talking about every single day. I don't know why this is not something that keeps everybody else up at night. For the last 8 months, Elon Musk has been committing a holocaust against the world's poor. It is continuing right now, today. It will continue into the future unless we stop it. Please don't let those lives be forgotten. Please don't let the truth of what is happening be forgotten because the regime is trying to sweep it under the rug. It's not too late for us to reverse course and save millions of lives.